We are continuing to track some smoke and haze visible from our neighborhood weather network camera. This is from our partners at the Pueblo Chieftain looking off toward the west. Pueblo has really been dealing with the majority of the smoke and haze today. I do expect periods of smoke and haze to continue, unfortunately, through the weekend, with areas along and south of Highway 50 getting the brunt of the smoke overnight, and then areas along the Front Range seeing more of the smoke as we take you into the afternoons, both tomorrow and then again on Sunday. Taking a look outside right now, southern Colorado, we don't really have much in the way of storms to track, but taking a look off toward our north and east, it has turned into a very active afternoon right along the Kansas and Nebraska state line. Quite a few storms in that area, and we are tracking some strong storms also right near Fort Collins. A severe thunderstorm warning had been issued that has now been allowed to expire. Here in southern Colorado, again, we don't really have much to report to you about as far as storms, but we do have a little cell that's trying its hardest to develop just to the north of Carville. It's losing a lot of its steam, though, as it drifts off toward the south and east. It is not completely out of the question that we won't end up with a very isolated cell that could slide across the Pikes Peak region, but it's looking like that may be the exception rather than the rule. Most areas tonight are going to end up staying dry. Temperatures tonight are going to drop into the 60s and 50s along and east of I-25, with a few 30s up across the high country in some of our mountain valleys. Leadville 36 degrees, 38 in Gunnison. High temperatures tomorrow. It's going to be hotter than it was out there today. 90 degrees in Colorado Springs. We'll hit 98 in Pueblo with temperatures in the upper 90s for the lower Arkansas River Valley. It may be a little breezy during the afternoon with wind speeds up to about 15 miles per hour. It's going to be a hot wind, though, so that wind is not going to do anything in the way of making it feel any cooler tomorrow afternoon. Of course, with the periods of smoke, if you are sensitive to smoke particulates, you want to limit your time outside. Tomorrow morning, we may start off with a few clouds around the area. Those clouds will mix out as we take you into the late morning and early afternoon. Plenty of sunshine is expected, so make sure that you are loading on the sunblock and also drinking a lot of water. Remember that your pets get hot too, so be sure that they have a way of staying cool and hydrated as well. Through 5 o'clock, we'll still have clear skies, and I expect clear skies to last into your Saturday night. Also, taking a look at your 7-day forecast, high temperatures are going to stay in the 90s through the weekend, but notice Sunday quite a bit warmer than it's expected to be on Saturday. A bit of a pattern switch, though, as we head into early next week. Storm chances are going to return to the forecast, which is certainly something that we're going to welcome, seeing as how badly we need the water in southern Colorado right about now. 88 degrees on Monday, so a little cooler as well, if you can call upper 80s cool. We'll hit 90s once again Thursday before we drop it back into the 80s by next Friday. In Pueblo, 98 degrees tomorrow, 101 degrees on Sunday, making Sunday obviously the warmer of the 2 weekend days. 95 degrees Monday. We'll keep it dry through Monday before we bring in just a 10% chance for storms Tuesday through Friday. A 10% though, that's it. That means there's a 90% chance you won't end up with anything. The storm chance is not looking overly impressive. 93 degrees in Canyon City tomorrow, 99 then on Sunday. We'll keep the 90s in place all the way through Friday. 10% chance for storms around Fremont County Monday through Friday as well. Again, 10% chance isn't great, but at this point, we'll take any chance we can get. In Teller County, 81 degrees tomorrow, 85 on Sunday. So a lot of times you say you can escape the heat by heading up to the mountains. Not necessarily the case here this weekend. 70s expected Monday through Friday. I had a little fun on my Facebook page earlier today. Asked people what they thought about the temperatures that we have out there today. Only 1% of the people who responded said that they want it hotter. Most people said that they love it. A couple people said it was a little too warm for them, and believe it or not, quite a few people saying that they cannot wait until winter. And of course, I encourage you to connect with us on Facebook and Twitter as well. You can find me at Rachael Plath. You can also track the heat along with us on KRDO.com.
I love how the scientists put some numbers